Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on May 16th or 17th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot's timeless. I'm only giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos here, I post regularly every day. Anyways, I try to post everyone's video soon. I'm relocating, so right now I'm just reading for my main supporters, but I will be posting for everybody and collective. Anyways, this reading pre-shuffle is somebody is making a decision and they're trying to figure out if they have what it takes. All right. I feel like someone's trying to feel like if they have what it takes, because the Magician is reversed unless somebody has Virgo, Gemini in their chart, because I do have Virgo and Virgo here and they're both in the reverse. And it's like new love or the hookup life, you know. That's kind of what I feel like. Someone's between the lines. Like someone's trying to figure it out for themselves, what they want to do when it comes to the type of love relationship, or maybe if somebody is still in a connection. I don't even know. That's where the tarot is going to help out. But anyway, we're going to get into your reading, guys. But before we do, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your hype, subscribes, and just everything, all the ways that you help me. Thank you so much. So, what wants to come out for Aquarius? Also, if you like Aquarius only videos and you haven't heard about my other channel, it's Aquarius only. It's only videos, but it's called Aquarius by Aquarius. And I did a reading over there that's going to air before this reading, I think. I don't know. It's going to air today, the same day as this. And there's a lot about new love, okay? And it's a past life. So I don't know what wants to come out over here, but there is a lot of energy about love. So change is in the air when it comes to love. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, well, throw it at me. We got a woman here in the reverse. There's a masculine making a decision about a karmic. Okay. Seems like there's a masculine making a decision about a karmic. And either maybe a person who has children or comes with children, or a person who they are thinking about, like who they want to settle down with, or someone's thinking about this. It's somebody's thinking about settling down and the kind of life they want to settle down and live, and somebody's got to say something. All right, so I do feel like somebody's in a karmic situation. Maybe somebody has kids with a karmic. Tell me about the mother with the children here. Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, child. Also, some might find out there's a child that's not theirs because there's a tower because of a Page of Pentacles reverse. So, or some information about a karmic comes out. Tell me about that. Nine of Cups. Decision. No, it's about, you know, what do I want in life? What do I want for myself? So somebody's trying to get some sort of clarity before they come in. All right? Okay. Well, go on and get your clarity. Let's check this out here. What's going on here at this situation? Why is this woman in reverse? Four of Cups. Could be a woman moving on, or someone moving on from a woman. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Or somebody's like, no, this is not my forever person. I'd rather focus over here on this person that I'm watching online. Or this person who likes to travel or whatever. Somebody's putting it together that, you know, somebody realizes that they're with a karmic or in a karmic situation, and somebody, I don't know, is like viewing another person as being more idea. Now, I know that it sounds bad, but I don't see anybody cheating. I just see somebody thinking about, like, I'm with this person who's very karmic, and that person over there is like the kind of person I would like to be with. They're like, I don't know. We're going to have to get in the tarot, but it's somebody definitely trying to get clarity when it comes to you, and when it comes to a karmic, or you're trying to get clarity, and when it comes to maybe two different people, all right? Who you want to spend your life with, or what kind of person you want to spend your life with. So there's a lot of energy about that, but there is a person who is either not an empress, and that's why somebody's thinking about that. They're like, that's not an empress, you know, empress don't do that. That's not marriage material. Or there's a person who is literally leaving. They're just out. We got clown in the reverse. Somebody might feel like a clown, okay, for what they chose. Yeah, there's somebody watching you. Like this dog right here. There is somebody watching you, and somebody feels like or they don't want to be a clown, but it says, I feel like they feel like a clown. Or they don't want to spend their time with one. I might even get Seven of Swords with this card, because the thing is, I feel like somebody is watching another person. They're like, you know, that's the kind of person. They're nice, or they're this or that. Like, they are marriage material. They're the kind of person I want to settle down with. This other person here isn't. They're looking at them like a snake. And so they might be looking at this other person, or you might be looking at this other person as if they get an opportunity to, you know, stab me in the back, they will. They're not going to be loyal. So there's somebody here who is loyal, and somebody here who is not. So either someone's making a decision about you and loyalty, or you're making a decision about somebody and their loyalty, but it's about that. Heartbroken in the reverse, and burden. Yeah, it ain't gonna be much loss, okay? It's not. And wealth, and somebody's energy being around is also draining the wealth, all right, that's trying to come in. And we have friendship in the reverse. All right, tell me about these. All of these are in reverse. I don't like it, but I guess that's the way it has to come out. Everyone is in the reverse. And I don't keep my cards in one direction. Tell me about this poverty, this friendship, this burden, all in the reverse. I think somebody is going broke being with a person, honestly. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, something needs to change because somebody's spending money. Yeah. All right, so there's something here about somebody spending too much money. Something needs to change. And so somebody's out. All right. So somebody might be high maintenance. I don't know. Or just takes the money and uses it and doesn't say anything. Let's get between the lines. Between the lines. Get Lover's Oracle. I need to have coffee. I'm doing all this. I haven't had coffee. I need my lively personality to come out. Ooh, hookup came out anyway. Yeah, the hookup. How is the hookup going to spend all this money? Now, how? This person must spoil their people, or person, whoever they date. I do feel like somebody would, if there's a hookup, they can go through somebody's money. They're either very convincing hookup, or they, this person that might be thinking of you is the kind of person that spoils their lovers. I don't know. But then here you are. You're in the truth. This is very Queen of Swords energy right here. Somebody likes you, I think, because you're a straight shooter. Honestly. Someone likes you because you're a straight shooter. Or maybe somebody had like... I honestly feel like a hookup is only sticking around for money or for benefits that aren't just in the bedroom. Because too much about money's coming out, and about money in the reverse. So I do feel like somebody is in a hookup or karmic type of situation and they're losing money. It's expensive. You got to wine and dine every night and buy these crazy lavish gifts. They're nice, but if you got to do it to keep somebody with you, It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it at all. If somebody loves you, they don't care about the gifts. It's nice to be thought of, but it don't always got to be about money. But somebody here, it's about money. A lot about money when it comes to a karmic situation and losing money. All right. Knight of Air. That's the cutoff. It's Gemini energy and Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, there could be a Virgo here, and then there's a Leo in the reverse. So I don't know. There could be, remember, in the pre-shuffle, there was a lot of Virgo, and there was about a decision. But it doesn't matter. Somebody's trying to make a very important decision in their life. And they're really thinking about cutting the karmic out. And the karmic is showing up kind of high maintenance here. And this person's like, this lifestyle is not sustainable. I can't be spending this kind of money like forever. Like, I'm trying to save. I feel like somebody likes to, I feel like someone makes good money and they want to save money. And I don't feel like they're cheap because I feel like they spoil their lover, but I feel like somebody's really taking advantage. And I feel like somebody is ready to settle down, or somebody wants to be with somebody that, is not just with them for their money or opportunities that they get while being around them. I feel like somebody's also frustrated in a connection. All right. Can't save that money. Can't save my money. Stop spending my money. I want to watch it grow. Sometimes people just do that and take advantage. It ain't even got to be hookups. People will just take advantage. We have the Knight of Fire. Now we have Sagittarius energy. All of this night energy. Can't we get a damn adult here? What is this? Give me a... Oh, maybe somebody growing up here on the bottom. Two of Cups. I really feel like this is you and another person, because this is two people who aren't speaking. Okay, they're not conversing. Knight of Water. Somebody's got to be younger. I've got 3 damn knights out here. Someone's got to be younger, or someone's got some Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius. I don't know. This person's romantic. This energy is romantic. This energy is inconsistent, and this energy is cutting it out. I do feel like somebody does romance their dates and the people that they're with. I do feel like somebody has the love language of gift giving. But in the recent past, this person has been thinking, or somebody, whoever this is, it's not really showing up. I haven't seen legit like Aquarius, but it's kind of showing up. Someone's in their feelings and their emotions. And they're thinking about cutting off maybe a younger fire sign, okay? Or air sign. You know what's beautiful about this? These two together are the gold cup, right? The prize is the person. The prize is the person. The prize is the moment. The prize is the atmosphere. They're in an atmosphere that is absolutely beautiful. It's the earth. So I feel like somebody is catching on to the fact of, love don't gotta be so expensive. The best things in life are free. I don't know about that. I had to pay quite a lot just to run AC. I don't know if the best things in life are free, but AC is pretty good. Let's get another card. Now we got every damn knight out here. Now we got the Knight of Pentacles. What the, and all these knights are reversed except for the Knight of Cups. Knight of Earth is up here with the Ten of Water. So there could be somebody who's younger and they're not happy. All right. And they're starting to think about, you know, their happiness. Ten of Cups, Ten of Water. Or they're thinking about family. Maybe somebody is wanting to start, you know, doing stuff like that, and they're trying to, you know, they've been dating, looking for the one. But what they've been finding out is, you know, the money is going out, you know. You know, that lifestyle you can't hold on to money or grow it. Or someone's like, just takes advantage of their money. Roles can be reversed. This can, you know, literally be happening to you. This is a lot. Come on now. All right. Somebody's got money. All right. Somebody's sitting on some stacks here. Yeah. Somebody's very successful. It's like there's a person who has money, but they don't spend like that. You know what I mean? Like, the two different personalities. Somebody got with a hookup or karmic where they have two different personalities. Like, for instance, this person who has this money and wealth, they'll spend on something important. A car, a house, you know, things that are important. Okay. But there's a karmic or there's a hookup that's like, you know, they want every little thing. And then like 5 minutes later, they won't want it. You know what I mean? But it costs. It's like, it almost reminds me of a kid. But this ain't kid cards. They're younger, but they're not kid cards. But there's a maturity there. Like, you know, when the kid begs for a toy, oh, give me this toy, give me this toy, give me this toy. And then you're like, are you sure you'll play with it? And like, yeah. Or this game, yeah, I'll play with it. And then I remember all my kids did that to me and spent $30 on some stupid, when they were real small, this thing that would make noises, and it was like a cat piano thing. All these kids wanted it and couldn't find it in the store. When I went to every store to find this thing, is ridiculous. And I'm glad it was only $30 because these games are expensive, because now I have to pay a lot more for gifts. But I remember my kid was like a toddler and just wanted this. And it was several years ago. So $30 several years ago was a lot of money for just this little thing that you sit here and do this to, and it makes noise. So it causes a headache at the end of the day. And I bought it, gave it to them as a gift. I think it was my daughter. I think she might have played with it for a day. Might have. And then it becomes one of those toys where you're like, but I don't know. I don't want to throw it away. It's like brand new. They didn't do anything with it. And then you want to give it away, find somebody with some kids, or resell it. And it's kind of like that energy of somebody's not really good with their money. They don't spend money on the important things. You know, somebody just like, oh, that's so cute. Let me buy that. Oh, this outfit, and then wears it one time. And if you got it like that, it's fine. But somebody is like, no, I don't want to lose my stacks to somebody who just wants to spend it on everything. I can see spending it on important purchases, but I cannot see spending it on everything. So what's happening is a Tower. Maybe with a Leo, but somebody gets the strength. Anyway, so Knight of Air, why are you reversed? Why are you reversed, Knight of Air? Why are you reversed? You're reversed because somebody doesn't know if they're going to cut out a karmic or a hookup, right? Somebody don't know about that. I'm telling you, somebody works hard for their money, or somebody has some stacks here. And there's Leo that keeps popping up. And there's this Ten of Pentacles reverse. And it's like somebody's like, I make this money, and they just spend it. And this is not sustainable. I don't, it's like somebody keeps spending money on this dating life, and somebody's like, this is not sustainable. I can't keep living my life like this. I'm just going to be broke. I can't keep taking everybody on vacation. Can't keep going, doing all these luxury, lavish things, because I'm not going to have no money, and I'm not going to have no future. So there's somebody who is at least mature enough to think of that. So this person's like, okay, I need to cut some stuff off. All right. And this would also be like, well, the best things in life are free. Go tell that to a karmic. Best things in life are free. They're going to try to get you to spend some money. Tell me about that Knight of Fire. Ooh, I say Knight of Fire. Like, yeah, Knight of Cups. It's like, I don't want to date you anymore. I don't want to date you. It's too much. It costs too much to date you. It costs too much to be with you. That's when somebody falls in love with the money, not the person. Tell me about the Knight of Fire. 6 of Wands, yeah. Somebody is in that energy. If you want to be with me, you want to get with me, this is how it is. And somebody might also be like paying for everybody's friends. Somebody's really footing the bill here. And they're tired of it. And they're about ready to let him go. It's showing up like a younger fire sign is being let go of by somebody who is younger, earth, water, or air. Looks like a younger fire sign being let go of. Somebody just doesn't want to be in a relationship with a person who they don't got their priorities straight. And they really don't. And it's showing up strong Leo or fire, younger fire. Tell me about that Knight of Water. The Magician. Okay, the Magician is communication. It's also Virgo and Gemini. But this is like somebody's had it. Somebody's at the 10 of Wands with this. Somebody's so burdened by it. They're like, no, I got to speak up. I have to say something. Or I'm not. Somebody's running out of resources. And it's not good when that happens, because then, got to sell the boat, got to sell the extra car, got to sell whatever. Because it's a person with money. And now it's like, I need to cut this person off, or I'm going to have to start selling stuff. My question is, why didn't you cut him off sooner? But the thing is, somebody is 100% sure about you on something, and somebody wants a new beginning. This is what's on the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. This is Aquarius. This is 7 of Cups reverse. That's clarity. 9 of Swords reverse, about what is on the mind about Aquarius and the kind of person that somebody wants. New beginning. 3 Aquarius cards here. You share Leo as Scorpio and Taurus with that one, and the Empress. And somebody's like, I want to marry Aquarius, or I want to marry a person like Aquarius because they're clear about something about you. And I think what they're clear of about you, because it's pretty obvious, most Aquarians are not known for being impressed by money. So I think somebody's like, well, they don't want my money. Aquarius don't want my money. Me and Aquarius, we can just have fun, doing whatever. So I don't know how this person knows you, and I don't know how this person, how they even know if you're Aquarius, or if how they know that money don't motivate you like that. Like, it don't motivate you to be in love, in other words. I'm sure you have your goals, we all do, but it's like somebody's looking at you like, I don't know how to say this because I don't want to say it the wrong way. Because it's not that nobody thinks less of you, okay? Somebody's thinking less of this person, because in order to be with them, they got to spend money on them. They don't have to spend money on you because you just like being around people, and you can have fun, or you can be genuine, you can be yourself, but you're not around, you don't hang around people for their money. That's how they're seeing you. So in the recent past, we have the Moon. Why the Moon? It keeps showing up this younger fire sign, or maybe somebody who has Sagittarius in their chart, but definitely a younger fire sign relationship is over. definitely a fire sign is coming up. Leo or a younger fire sign or something like that. Sagittarius is over. Somebody is releasing them. And here's Leo again. So I feel like whoever's getting released has fire in their chart. And if they're not younger, they're immature. Because all of these cards come up just in night energy. And somebody's just tired of it. I feel like somebody's going to be interacting with you soon and cutting out another person. Tell me about this Knight of Earth, Virgo energy. It's in the reverse with the Ten of Water in the reverse. Could be somebody is not happy. They've been stuck in a situation for too long. Could be Virgo. Ten of Swords reverse. Seven of Swords. Okay. This person knows what they have to do. There's a person who's showing up as wealthy and abundant. They're like a King of Pentacles, but they're not, they might not be old enough or mature enough to be a King of Pentacles, but they got the money. So it's like a young person with money. And they're looking at an Empress and this other person. See, this person here, this is the person like they're with that they want to back out of. They want to back out. They're like, they're spending all my money. She spent my money. If he's in need, he better go get a side hustle or second, third, fourth job, or she, whoever it is. There's women who support men, men who support women, whatever. This person is sitting here like, no, I require money. This person here is like, well, I had a lot of it, but it's kind of dwindling. It's going out. So now it comes down to somebody looking at Aquarius. Somebody's looking at Aquarius here. And the person looking at Aquarius is thinking about cutting somebody else out. And it's whoever's spending their money. The near future is love. It's an Ace of Water. Ace of Water is a little child here because sometimes it can be a child, okay? A blessing. It's a blessing of love. Let's see what the near future is. The Hierophant, yeah. So this is the thing. Somebody wants to marry a person who loves them, not their wallet. At least somebody's grown enough to figure that one out. I want to marry for love. I don't want a marriage of convenience, of dollar signs. So we have two Aquarius cards here in the reverse. I don't think you're going to expect this or see this coming. We got the Dreamer, which is the Fool, and we got the Star, which is Aquarius. They're both Aquarius. The Fool and the Star, wish fulfillment. I want to go on a new beginning and journey with Aquarius, but tell me about the Fool. It's Nine of Pentacles, yeah. If you're single and they're single, they're thinking about this. That's my son coming in, so if you hear the door. If you're single and they're single, they're like, I could save a lot of money just to be in love and not trying to keep up with competition and dating and that whole lifestyle. You'd be surprised. People do think like that. Especially someone who's been working on their money and all that growing, and then they're like, man, this is expensive. So somebody is looking at that, but they are with a person who is high maintenance, and that person can be high maintenance. That person can be, but I feel like someone is looking at it like, I don't mind spending money. I just don't want to spend money on stupid things. I want to spend money on important things. And so that's how this person looks at it. But they're with a person who just spends money on things that don't last very long, you know. Like I said, an outfit, and they'll never wear it again. It goes in the closet. You know, a handbag, expensive handbag. Some of these handbags are no joke. Thousands of dollars. Because she was holding something. Might be like, man, if I gotta buy her an expensive handbag for every birthday, are you kidding me? That's a $3,000 gift. I gotta go get him a Saint Laurent. I gotta go get him a Louis Vuitton. And this person's saying, well, if you want to be with me, yeah. That's also saying, I don't love you. I love your money. Yup. Decision time. Tell me about Aquarius. This could be you, Aquarius, too. No, that's a Knight of Pentacles in Aquarius. So we got Aquarius, Virgo. There's somebody looking at Aquarius. And thinking about coming toward you with that Four of Cups in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's thinking about, they don't want to deal with this other person. They want to deal with you because you're genuine, you're authentic, and you're about love. So this is a rich person. This person has, or, you know, they're showing up as they have a lot of wealth and abundance, but it's going to dwindle away with this person right there. It's going to go down the tube. Tell me about that Three of Air. The Tower. This person don't see it coming because they feel entitled. You know, maybe they're used to that. You know, they could be used to it. They use their looks, their whatever. They feel entitled. They feel like they're, you know, a prince or a princess. And they feel very entitled to this person's money. No. Somebody's about to have a talk, maybe with a Leo, I don't know, but somebody's about to have a talk and be like, look, I'm not happy and I need to let you go. Yeah. I thought about this and it's time to move on. And it's going to come down to these Six of Pentacles in the reverse and I'm out. I'm out. Spending too much money. I'm out. Bye. I'm going to keep my cash. You can go on. Tell me about the Five of Water. The Five of Water is the last card. It's in the reverse. And that's when somebody's like, Aquarius ain't about that money and all those Louis Vuitton bags. No, Aquarius is real. Aquarius just likes to wear their whatever. I don't know what you guys like to wear. Me, I'm always in like sports attire because I'm always outside or walking or something. What do you wear? Five of Water, reverse. Except for today, I'm wearing a shirt with a monkey on it. It says, not my monkey, not my circus. It was a nice color blue. So I got it. Anyways. Five of Water reverse, the Hermit, Virgo energy, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and Two of Wands. It's looking like a Virgo or this person who's been dealing with somebody who likes to spend that money. They're coming in your direction. They're moving away from this person. Okay. If this person was good looking here, that they were giving all this money and bags and stuff for, well, I mean, apparently that's what they were using their money for. They could be using their money for a lot of stuff. But it's this masculine or feminine's money. It's looking like there's, whether a man or a woman, okay, somebody has affluence, money and abundance and toys, and there's a person here who is going through it at a pretty good clip, and they're not going to settle for being poor, by the way. So if this person cannot sustain this lifestyle, this person will go find someone who can. This person will cheat on that person even because they can't. This person is in love with the money, and there's a person who's looking at you and is like, I want someone to be in love with me, not my money. So it looks like you got a rich person coming your way, or somebody with money. You know, rich is a perspective, right? Rich is a perspective. So there's a Tower, maybe with a Leo, but somebody's getting their courage up to kick someone to the curb. Okay, they're going to have a whole lot more money once they do this. Yeah, and then they're coming towards you. Yep. They're coming toward a feminine Aquarius. Whether you're a man or a woman, you'd show up as being more in your divine feminine Empress energy. This person's coming toward you. They want someone who's like you. You're not about the money. You're about love. And this person is also about love and not the money. But they like making money for security, for long term, in case they need it. They like making money to buy important things, you know, like houses or cars or things of strong value, but not handbags. I really feel like that's a handbag. And I feel like somebody's like, I can't see paying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a handbag. I can't see it. I feel like that's really bothering somebody, because somebody doesn't see a handbag as being worth that much, but they could see spending that kind of money on a car or a down payment, or, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to close out. This person's got wealth. They're coming toward you because you're about love, not money. They're about love, not money. They just like having money because they like having security. They like having nice things, but they don't like spending it on stupid stuff. So dating was their most stupidest thing they spent it on, but this person they're really soaking it up, the money here. And you know, the thing is, if somebody has to buy them like an expensive bag for every holiday or birthday or something like that, or anniversary, do you realize if they didn't work out, that person could go sell all those bags? I mean, those bags are expensive and they hold their value. But anyways, Goat Mountain is in the reverse. This person can't be the best or achieve the highest because they're with a person who wants to spend. Anyway, let go of your fears with the zebra. All right. This person is going to probably let go of their fear. I don't know if they fell in love with this person or it was just an attraction that brought them together, but definitely what attracted this person, female or male, whatever attracted this karmic energy to them is a person who was in love with their money. That's who they're with right now, by the way. So trust from a trusted group of supportive friends. So this person could be your friend or someone you know, and they know that you're trustworthy, you're loyal, you're a friend, okay? You're not about their money. And take time to rest and recuperate rather than continue your striving. And that's what this person is tired. They got to work a lot to keep this money going. I feel like this person wants more simpler life. They don't want to sit there. They don't want to, you know, be a slave to work and then somebody just come and spend their money like that. I mean, I kind of can't hate on that. You know what I mean? Because if somebody is literally putting in a lot of work to create their wealth, for someone to just kind of spend it for them, I kind of can't blame them. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next video, and namaste, my friends.